Hello, I'm just going to do an update of my watermelons and cantaloupes. I've got 4 different kinds going this year. The first one I'll show you is Yellow Doll. It's a smaller yellow-sized watermelon. And these ones are pretty close to being ripe, and that's as big as they get for me. The first one I cut open a couple days ago was a little bit fatter than that, and the tendril had died opposite to the melon. This one's not quite dried out yet, so probably not ready, but that's it's about the size it seems to get. Probably 5 pounds maybe. I haven't weighed them yet. Anyway, this bed here starts off back here. There was 4 plants, 2 planted in this end and 2 planted in this end. And from there it's taken over the pathways. It's taken over this bed, which was a flower bed, and it just grew crazy. Lots of melons too. You'll see lots all over the place here. I think I counted about 12 melons are currently developing. They're just tucked in here everywhere. Hopefully they're not all going to be ready at the same time, but I have lots of people I can give them away to. Lots in development there, all different sizes, so some are still quite small, and I've already started harvesting some. Here's the one I harvested the other day. We ate half, and then this is the other half of it. Pretty good taste. Not the best watermelon I ever had, but very good. Better than anything from the store anyway still. But I do have a red type of watermelon that I think it tastes better. But this is the Yellow Doll, good taste to it. Regular amount of seeds, I think, and pretty novel for the kids to try. They really liked it. So that was the Yellow Doll. So a very large sprouting melon. You can see here it's even still developing new melons. This is August 25th today. So any of these I should really pull off. They're not going to ripen in time, but still at least 12 melons I think that are at least bigger than a bowling ball almost. So the next one I'll show you is the Crimson King. Sweet Crimson. This is the second year I've grown these, and they were just great last year, so I gave them a big bed this year. They're looking good. They're already quite a bit bigger than Yellow Dolls. These got up to 22 pounds I think for me last year, if I recall. So there's probably 3 or 4 big ones in here, and that was out of 3 plants. I probably could have put even a couple more plants in here. There's still a bit of bare patch of earth they could have taken over here. So there's 3 or 4 big melons going, and they're just, I don't think they're quite ready. They seem to be almost full size, but the tendril is just starting to dry out a bit. So not yet. A couple more days, and I didn't see the yellowing underneath the melon yet either. A new one for me this year is called Lambkin melon. I think it's also called a Christmas melon. It won the All-American Selection Prize a couple years ago. They're small melons, but supposedly they keep a long time, and they have a really good flavor and easy to grow. And certainly enough, it was easy enough for me. It's a fairly small bed I gave it, but it started spreading. And I think I have about 4 melons developing now. So that's probably all I'll get. I think it was 2 plants in there, so I probably could have jammed a couple more in there. We'll see if we like the taste, and then we could expand it next year. Another one I had here is a heirloom style melon, a Cantaloupes style melon, I believe. This one's called Noir Des Carmes. French variety, very prolific, I can say that. They're small little melons, but they're supposed to be one of the best tasting melons out there. There's probably 12 to 15 of these little melons in here. I cut one open the other day, and it wasn't ripe, so probably needs a couple more days, at least maybe even a week. So they're coming along good. Apparently they are quite prone to splitting. So maybe that's one of the ways you tell they're ripe, when they actually split. So we'll see how that one goes. This was 2 plants here, and it spread a lot and put out a lot of melons. Whereas the other 2 plants I put on this side of my garden bed only grew a couple melons. But the ones it did grow was quite a bit bigger, so they can get quite a bit better size than the other one. And it's just developing some mildew here. It's under a dwarf apple tree here, so gets a little bit of shade there, and it seems to be developing a little bit of mildew there. But reasonably easy enough to grow. We'll see how the taste really is, and how bad that splitting really is. So I just have the one other melon, is my cantaloupe. I'll show you. It's one of my favorite melons. I think I've grown this for 3 years now. Just really easy. This year it's kind of getting a bit of shade from my big lilac tree there. So not full sun, and I think it's suffered with the mildew there. But this one is Halona. We've eaten probably 4 to date, maybe 5, and there's still quite a few melons in there. The leaves are starting to die back, and I think that's due to the shade and disease issues from that shade. But there's still lots of melons. That one there is a deep orange color. It's probably ripe to overripe. I've cut one open here. We ate some of this last night. It's a really good flavor, lots of meat on there, just a small seed center in there to scoop out. So lots of flesh to eat, very good tasting, easy to grow. I've tried a couple other cantaloupes. This one's by far is the most productive. I think this was 3 plants in this 8x8 square here, and it spread outside into the lawn a bit there as well. So I think if it had full sun in the back of the garden there, it would probably do better, although I really can't complain with this production either. It's gets a couple hours of shade a day. It's doing great. So that's the melon update. Hope you guys enjoyed it.